Hi guys! In this video, we will learn how to differentiate between verbs that seem quite similar in German grammar. So, let's start with an example. Let's first read the sentence and the available options.
Sie den Stift neben das Notizbuch, die Blumen in Vase. Wir stecken den Schlüssel in Schloss. A legt stehen der das. B legt stellen der die. C liegt stellen die der. Or D legt stehen der dem.
Take 2 minutes and try to answer on your own. Pause the video and come back when you're ready. Did you get it right? Let's solve the problem and explain the correct answer.
In German, learners often encounter similar verbs that can be easily confused. In this lesson, we will address the most frequently mixed up verbs, including setzen, sitzen, stellen, stehen, legen, liegen, and hängen. By understanding the differences in meaning, usage, and conjugation, we will be better equipped to use these verbs accurately in conversation and writing. To better understand the difference between the German verbs, let's examine the following images. In the first image, we can see a girl holding a dog in her hands before putting it on the floor. In this instance, we use the verb setzen. Sie setzt den Hund auf den Boden. However, in the second image, the dog is already seated on the floor and remains there. For this situation, we use the verb sitzen. Der Hund sitzt auf dem Boden. In the third image, we can see a girl holding a bottle in her hands before placing it on the floor, with one notable detail. The bottle is in a standing position. In this case, we use the verb stellen. Sie stellt die Flasche auf den Boden. In contrast, the fourth image shows a bottle still in a standing position that is already on the floor and remains there. For this scenario, we use the verb stehen. Die Flasche steht auf dem Boden. In the fifth image, we can see a girl holding a book in her hands before placing it on the floor, with one notable detail. The book is lying in a horizontal position. In this case, we use the verb legen. Sie legt das Buch auf den Boden. In contrast, the last image shows a book lying in a horizontal position that is already on the floor and remains there. For this situation, we use the verb liegen. Das Buch liegt auf dem Boden. Please note that with the verbs setzen, stellen, and legen, there is a change in position from point A to point B, indicating a transition from the hand to the floor. As a result, the verbs setzen, stellen, and legen require the accusative case when used with two-way prepositions. On the other hand, the verbs sitzen, stehen, and liegen do not involve a change in position from point A to point B. Therefore, sitzen, stehen, and liegen require the dative case when paired with two-way prepositions. Likewise, the verb hängen can have two different meanings. One implies a change in position from point A to point B, such as from the hand to the clothesline. For example, hängt die Kleidung an die Wäscheleine. The other meaning indicates that the object did not change position. For example, die Kleidung hängt an der Wäscheleine. Going back to our example, let's check which answer is correct. In the first sentence, we know that she is putting the pen next to the notebook. Since den Stift is in the accusative case, we understand that there is a change in position from point A to point B. Therefore, we must use the verb legen. The verb legen is a regular verb. When used with sie, the verb legen in the simple present tense becomes legt. This means that option C is incorrect. In the second sentence, we know that the flowers are in the vase. We also know that flowers typically are in a standing position within a vase. So we have two options, either stellen or stehen. Since there is no change in position from point A to point B, we have to use the verb stehen. This also means that the verb stehen is followed by the dative case. Die Vase in the dative case becomes der Vase. This means that option B is also incorrect. In the last sentence, we know that we are putting the key in the lock. The verb stecken in German can take either accusative or dative objects. In our example, the verb stecken clearly signifies a change in position from the hand to the lock. As a result, it should be followed by the accusative case. Das Schloss remains das Schloss in the accusative case. This means that option D is also incorrect. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Sie legt den Stift neben das Notizbuch. Die Blumen stehen in der Vase. Wir stecken den Schlüssel in das Schloss.
That's it for this lesson. We hope you enjoyed it.